Bora isingie kwa hao. We found the cat.
햇살이 너무 좋았어. 그냥 모두 좋았어. 널 만나서.
We just came back from outside to do our weekly shopping. Like I told you, we have decided to be shopping weekly, especially because we do a lot of vegetables, coffee, and such things. If we buy things like vegetables, we expect to use them in a week, and that goes for avocados as well. We actually didn't get avocados. We are planning to go. We did pop into Ollie's, and I realized the last time we went to Ollie's, I didn't show you because we came later. In fact, we came in and went out again, so we were exhausted. We were just getting into our evening to just do, you know, what we do, to just get rested. So we came hungry, because funny thing about this diet is that it's hard to eat outside, because you don't want to go through the task of choosing meals, and also it's very hard choosing a restaurant. But once you decide, even if you're going to just a regular fast food place, it's very easy. Some people get it, like Five Guys. If you ask for a lettuce wrapped burger, they do it very well. We really appreciate. But you do see how sometimes you have pork in the house, you have a good nice meal, you don't want to go to a restaurant and start guessing. So yeah, we hardly eat out nowadays, or we haven't been. It's only been like, today's 10th, so it's only been like 10 days of being here. So we got this thing of dark roast coffee from Ollie's. They have it at $19.99. We also got some bath essentials. I've been looking for Dove body wash. All I'm seeing is in Walmart is lotions. I don't get what's happening. So that's Dio for men and nail files for moi. Something else we get at Ollie's is these nuts. Very nice, they last long, depending. Then we went by a place called Food for Less. We were expecting the food to be like cheaper, like BJ's, yeah. That wasn't the case, but we did find some very interesting things. This is ends and tips of ham. So like slices that are a bit crooked, the ends of ham. These are amazing in like a frittata or just an omelette. So we got those. A similar thing with bacon. They're calling it ends and pieces. Very cheap also. The ham was coming to $11.97. All I'm seeing is $1.97. I'm sorry guys. So this was like $4.38 or something like that. Yeah, I got two. And peppers were like 58 cents. Actually, we thought that is the only thing we would get once we realized the prices are almost the same for most things. But such rare meat would take us back, because they're so good when you're doing egg mixes. So that is Food for Less and Ollie's. We also got this from Ollie's. It's like a tiny corridor carpet. We got another one like this at Home Goods. It was like 29 something. This we got at $19.99. It's very nice. We needed one extra, so I think that was a very good price. And then we went to Aldi's. We got 3 things of broccoli. These are so nicely packaged. I like those tiny. So So 3 of those. Spring onions. This will be amazing in eggs. Hubby got this blueberry thing. The last ones we got were so good. We had to decide if we really want those. This coriander. This cilantro. It's cilantro. It's kind of going bad, so I have to wash it, chop it, so that I utilize the leaves. I took to buy cauliflower. I wanted to make cauliflower rice with the salmon. So a thing of strawberry, raspberries, very nice in a parfait. I've been thinking about a parfait, but I haven't yet done that. Salmon. This I will just cut and divide. Some cleaned shrimp. They've even detailed, deveined, peeled. This is very good work. These are very nice to serve with the salmon when you really want a festive meal. I like such things for when I'm practicing my culinary. You can really go to town with such a thing. So if I had cauliflower, I would do like cauliflower rice. Make it very delicious on its own, yeah, like some pilaf rice, and then sort of pan fry that salmon with some shrimp on the side in butter, toast it with herbs and stuff, drizzle, add that when it's nice and crispy on top of the cauliflower rice with some sticks of green beans. You would think you're eating rice and some very good, you know, yeah, or even have a side of mushroom. So 2 things of mushroom, 1 bread, Aldi's bread, Aldi's cream for coffee. We actually got 3 things of mushrooms today, white mushrooms. And we have some brown bags for preserving our avocado, red and white wine vinegar. This is good for making dressings. I want to do just a little bit more research so that we can really utilize the things we have. Then we can make homemade sauces. I want to make Caesar dressing that needs anchovies that I forgot to buy. So we'll buy anchovies, do some Caesar dressing, some mayo, some Italian and Greek dressing. That's why I've bought those, and some raspberry vinaigrette. So just so you know, guys, my career is in food. I don't just cook along with whatever else I do for fun. It's my career is in food. I've always cooked. It doesn't matter who I am with, they've enjoyed my food. If it is like my mom, she used to enjoy a lot of home cooked meals. I used to cook a lot when I was at home, to an extent where she would feel very spoiled. Like if I'm making tilapia, I'll even remove the bones for her. So it doesn't matter who I am with. My thing is cooking. It's how I express love. Like I remember, like it's in my memory, whoever I've ever met, I know what they like eating and I like feeding them. Yeah, so this thing of cooking and practicing, I like doing it. I like engaging people also who like, so it gives me so much pleasure. But more so now, if I'm doing it with hubby because he eats well, you can imagine. You can imagine. But for culinary students, if you're following me, utapenda, utafurahia. Looks like very few stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I was feeling like we've really shopped. So like I said, guys, I never told you what we got from Ollie's. We were really going for big stuff, kitchen stuff. So this we got from Ollie's. It was $49.99. It's an 8 quart. You can see similar, but 3.5 quart. As we wanted a bigger one. We also got a toaster the last time we went to Ollie's, the day that I didn't show you, and this kettle. Yeah, we just needed kitchen essentials. I'm sorry, we got this for Food for Less. At Food for Less at $9 and something, 5 dozen eggs or 60 pieces. Hubby got this poppy. He loves to have drinks. I've tasted it. I think I like it. I'm just cold. When I'm cold, I'm not so excitable about drinks. Yeah. Utukufu wa Mungu men, ulikuwa kusema hizo dania zimeharibika, but sikukusikiliza. Oh, rafiki. Nilizigonga out of my head. You introduce violence, yeah. Leo tunaenda kuona marafiki huko Habitat. Oh. So there's that just sits where we wanted. And there's this. These things feel like butter. They don't even look alike, but they're so cutesy. Yeah. I'm going to make a parfait with you, actually, because I keep talking about it. It's all like you guys don't know what it is, but I've not been eating parfait. Now we'll force ourselves. So I want a few raspberries. It's so simple to make. Let's actually make it in a dessert glass. It's very hard to finish a big thing of Greek yogurt unless you eat it every day. Like, you have to develop a discipline. Layer with a repeat of this: yogurt, cereal, fruits, or you can just add one layer like I do. And it can be any way you want to place your fruit. If it's too full, I'm pressing the cereal in. And you can have it as a snack. So this can be a snack, a snack, like a meal in between meals when you're not doing too mud, a strict too mud. You can have this in between meals, and you can also serve it after a meal. But if you're serving a dessert, if you're serving keto and serving a dessert, make sure the portions are just small because it can be very filling. So ta-da! Oh, you want me to taste? Okay. Shouldn't be pouring. Man, it's like ice cream. You can also have it as a breakfast meal. So these are things I hadn't done since I bought the stuff. Hadn't opened the yogurt and the fruit for smoothies, but you can do a smoothie with the yogurt and avocado if you want to thicken. It's really nice. As I say all these things, I want you to put in mind the fact that protein and fats can be very filling. So if you're gonna do things like this, you want it to be like a meal replacement. So there are people who just wipe their mushrooms. They don't believe in washing. That's okay. But if you find washing faster, that it makes sense to you, it's good to just have that confidence that your food is clean. So what I'm doing is I'm washing and laying it on some paper towels on the next sink so that it dries there, and then I'll put it away in my containers. exactly for supper. Hi guys, so I'm back. My fish has been draining, so I'm going to portion it. And what I mean is I'm going to have just what I need for tonight. I can't move it. The reason why I am not putting it away seasoned is because it's fish and it tends to be very delicate. The acid that I would use to marinate would break it down. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it away as it is, and hopefully it remains firm for longer. I'm not even going to use any kind of seasoning for that. And that portion, the portion I've sliced in, that portion is enough for one person. You don't need bigger than this. We have eaten bigger than this, but if you go to a restaurant, that is what is served as one portion. That's a lot of protein, and it's just enough. Salmon is a luxury piece of fish or piece of meat. I want to kind of spread it so that I don't have to struggle once it's frozen. To mix this, I'm going to use my Dijon mustard that I've never opened. I boil about a tablespoon because we are not doing too much fish. I'm going to add garlic powder for all the flavor, paprika, flavored color, salt, you already know, pepper gives it a nice, I'll use the brush instead of the whisk. I want you to know that what we use Dijon for, we can use butter or mayo for the same purpose. I love olive oil, but you can use avocado or coconut, whichever it is. I'm going to put it skin down on alternating side while the pan is still cold. It's not going to take long to cook. Then I'm going to brush on my Dijon seasoning on the sides too. The only place you don't add that is the skin. The skin is gonna cook on that oil as it heats up, and it's going to get crispy. For people who like to pull off the skin, you can once you're served. For others, they find it so nice and crispy, and that they just enjoy. So you can cook this fish all the way through on one side by just covering, or you can flip it. There's no problem. I'm also going to add a few pieces of shrimp. Let's do like 4 each person. I'm going to add the rest into a Ziploc bag and store that. As I finish, I'm going to add some herbs. I have amazing dry herbs. I'm going to add some thyme and sage, and then I'll add some dried cilantro. Come with me. Come with me to a world of your imagination. So do you remember our broccoli is gonna be steaming there as this comes to temperature? I've spread out my shrimp like so, and this is, I'm going to let it come to temperature so much by the time I'm flipping, the shrimp is pink, the salmon skin is done. Yeah, if I need to, I will add more butter